Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to The Next Normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. We're broadcasting from the beautiful Brahma Kumaris Meditation Museum. The journey of the Brahma Kumaris has been one of many, many decades, helping individuals from all around the world to use the tool of Raj Yoga meditation to tap into the soul at a very powerful level. To be able to tap into your soul and see everything that you have become and what you once were, and to have the spiritual knowledge and the spiritual intelligence and courage to push through that familiarity of your personality, to move into the image of a deity form, an angel, a world server, a world benefactor, is a very huge undertaking, but one that we must take. Many of us shy away from meditation because of the fear of seeing what we have been and maybe what we have become. But I'm here to tell you that if you disconnect your attachment to your past will have absolutely no more influence on your present. And what I've learned for myself on the journey of Raj Yoga meditation in the Brahma Kumaris is, as I continued to practice meditating and learning more about my future self for me started with, I'm not going to give sorrow to anyone, and I'm not going to take sorrow from anyone. That was a practice, and that was moving me into my future self. Another thing that I've learned from the Brahma Kumaris is the importance of aligning the focus of my inner being, the intellect, to God, the energy of that light of the divine that exists, to be able to focus my inner awareness, my inner being, my inner level of intelligence to the energy of God's presence and God's light. Not a man, not a woman, not Christian, not Muslim, not Jewish, not Hindu. But imagine aligning your thought process into an energy field, a field of pure potential, what we call in the Brahma Kumaris the soul world, Brahmlok for Hindus, heaven for Christians, Bahisht for Muslims, Nirvana for Buddhists, the realm of light, the sixth intelligent area of existence, the soul world. Pause for a little bit. When you think about the importance of meditation, you have to practice to be subtle on the inside. There's something within you that has to disconnect from the world of noise and become familiar to the inner sound of silence. The soul behind your eyes is longing for an intimate link with Source, with Abba, Baba, God, Lord, Shiva, Khuda, Bhagawan, Jehovah, Krishna, Prabhu, the various names that we have given that entity of light. And so when we choose to meditate, we actually are deeply believing, I have more of a potential in me, that there is more for me to see in the world. There is more for me, the soul, to be as I'm living in this body. And it's so important to acknowledge that. And to recognize the soul and the light that is within you is in need of recharging and refueling, and that's why we meditate. meditation will heal you. To not meditate, it's almost as if you're not living. How could you not serve yourself and cultivate self-love? It's not fair to you. Self-love is essential now. And so the more you meditate and practice how to take care of your inner being, your inner world, your interior temple, your interior kingdom, you're contributing to world peace. Let us practice a simple meditation. We've done one on surrender and self-trust. And today I would like you to have the faith and the belief that God and you are tight. You're best friends with the energy of God. And actually, He never left you. You might have walked away from the friendship. But God or Baba's only wish is to have you so close. Let's go inwards. Let's take this time together. And I'd like you to give yourself permission. Just relax. Just allow everything to fall to your feet. There's nothing more important than this time. Feel your energy sinking behind your eyes, being pulled behind your eyes. Your awareness of the self is becoming more enlightened just because you're paying a little more attention to the soul. Give yourself some time in silence to let the energy of stillness come over you. The longer you sit in pure stillness, the easier it'll get for those waste on unnecessary thoughts to subside and become nil. Focus your attention on the being of light, the soul within. That immortal, imperishable, eternal spark of light energy behind your eyes. By now you should be completely relaxed within yourself. And in this state of awareness, you can create any reality that you wish. Let's choose one that will challenge you to recognize the importance of reflection. Imagine your life presently being one that is like an angel walking on the planet Earth. Observe the way you think as an angel. The angel is completely surrendered to God's love and guidance. And while here, wherever the angel goes, the angel touches the hearts of others. As an angel, you will only see the good in others. As an angel, you keep your spaces and environment, your workplace, your family happy and clean and respectful. You bring a divine energy of light. And in this world of conscious thinking, I need you to recognize that God is the Supreme Being, the Supreme Light, the ocean of peace and love. Just recognize that. It's like you know the sun is hot, but you've never been there. You know it, the impact the heat has on the earth and on your body. Similarly, reduce the sun's power to a point of light. And experience God's rays of love concentrated and pouring into you, the soul, pouring in love, truth, peace, joy. Deep sense of self-worth and freedom. Your connection to the Supreme while you are alive is everything. You are building an eternal relationship with power, divinity, wisdom, beauty, and peace. Keeping the energy of God's light is your constant companion. It keeps you safe spiritually. It keeps you feeling belonging everywhere you go. It gives you confidence and courage Nothing's too big for you to manage. It gives you strength. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. Breathe in one more time and exhale. As you slowly open your eyes, recognize the difference of your energy coming through the space and through the room. Observe how your soul feels quite intentional, sincere, truthful. The aim of Raj Yoga meditation is to bring this energy of truth and personality into your everyday activity, in your walking, in your eating, in your interacting with people, in your sleeping, in your making decisions for business, to bring that quality of intentionality in action. Feel free to put in the chat any thoughts or experience that you felt. And every day, every hour, set your phone to practice your connection with Source today. Just put it in your timer in the clock, your alarm. Set it every hour. Put your focal point, I the soul, am connected to God, my supreme parent, my best friend, and the energy of love is getting poured into me. And every hour, pause for 5 seconds or 1 minute. 5 seconds or 1 minute. Take care of your spirit. Serve your soul. Talk to your soul. Let's take a moment and enjoy our beautiful Sister Gita effect and hear what special message she will have for us today.
Have the right thoughts. So where is this treasure? Please give me the map. How can I find it and hold it in my lap? Keep peace in your mind, as I said at the start. When the mind is at peace, then love fills your heart. Peace makes you stable and love makes you secure. Then happiness is yours. This will surely occur. If you think the right way, then you'll feel the right way. When you learn to do this, it's the most wonderful day. The mind becomes quiet and all thinking ceases. Your heart feels love and heals the broken pieces. The incredible irony is, be free from all thought. You must begin by thinking rather than by not. When the soul is weak, negative thoughts are the norm. It is this way of thinking that causes mental storms. Beloved ones, if you want to be happy, you must strengthen the soul. You must think in a new way and let go of the old. Every time a negative thought comes into your mind, you must replace it with another, something that is kind. Make use of the wisdom you have just learned to make sense of situations and keep from getting burned. You have to use your mind in a beneficial manner and no longer entertain negative internal banter. I was quiet for a moment, digesting what she said, and then a negative thought came into my head. I wasn't quite sure if I should share what I'd thought. It may seem as if I hadn't learned what she had taught, but she had told me to ask. This was her suggestion. This was my chance. I had to ask every question. So I said, think positively is what I heard you say. Forgive me for saying so, but isn't that a cliché? Others say, think positively. This I do not doubt, but I give you something positive of which to think about. I have told you about God, that you are a soul. Everything will work out, and happiness is your goal. I have told you why things happen, that nothing is unfair. Now I'll tell you this, since you've asked me to share. Positive thoughts are good, but the right thoughts you need, thoughts based on wisdom, these thoughts are the seed. The fruit of these thoughts is love in the heart. Then happiness will come. So right thoughts are the start. Have a thoughtful day. Om Shanti.
So listening to Sister Gita, it tends to open up in you the God in you. You know, that energy of purity or power. She has this effect over you. And as we will walk and work on her book, if any one of you have had an experience of Sister Gita, please send it in. We're putting together a beautiful documentary and book on her life and on her journey. And I know so many of us have had deep, moving, spiritual experiences. And that's because Sister Gita never let God, she never let God out of her heart and let the ego in. She kept her intimate relationship with God very private, but it was very public when we would see it in her eyes. Her eyes had this depth and wisdom and truth. Like when you looked into her eyes, you knew she knew you. And she was trying to bring the best out of you. And that only came because of her soul connection to Baba, to the Supreme Power. All right, so for the Avyak signal for today, and as I mentioned, we're focusing on uplifting those who've defamed you. An enlightened soul is constantly an ocean of love for every soul. Such a soul has nothing but love. He would only treat with love anyone who comes to him. Nowadays, the need for love is greater than the need for wealth. With the power of love, you can change an enemy into a friend. You can even uplift those who have defamed you. That's a good one. Yeah. All right, so for those of you, for this week of meditation, even if I don't, well, I'll just say hello. I was just thinking of keeping it just running smooth, but just to tell everyone, just keep connecting, and hello to everyone. Rashmi, Divya, Lee, Dinesh, Yukti, Indu, Madhavi, all of you. Thank you, and I'm glad that you're enjoying also these meditation sessions. I know that each time that we come together, there's something that wakes up in you, right? And it does shift your consciousness. It shifts the way you think and feel about yourself. It makes you feel like you're going to be stronger and better for you, knowing deep down in your heart it's making the world a much better place. Don't give up too quick on humanity. even though I know it seems like it's really shaking. But you be that part of humanity where the boat of truth might rock, but it can never sink. So you hold that in your spirit and you keep moving forward no matter what. So if you want to increase your love as a soul on the planet, practice loving everybody the same, because it's only the attachment that is interfering with your ability to love. So the more you love everyone the same, the less attachment you'll have. So let's practice that more and more. And if you're ever in the Washington metropolitan area, please come and visit the Meditation Museum. Drop us a line. You can just email us or go on the website, or join the myriad of incredible activities that we offer, online as well as in person. We value and respect you tremendously. And if you were to open up my heart and see what is inside of me, I just want the best for you. It could be because I want the best for myself. And each time I sit here with you, it's with my intention and aim to be as truthful and authentic as I can possibly be in front of a camera. That knowing that sometimes I go into my human form, but it's not far away from my form of divinity either. But I'm only becoming that because of practice. So please keep practicing. Practice to become the angel that you really can be. Keep your intimate connection with God tight and don't let it go. Thanks for joining us today. All the very best and oceans of love to you.